As I get older, I'm realizing more and more that people do not want to change, not for the better, not ever. And it sucks to see, and it's so sad to see because me as a person, I really do see potential in other people, and I really do feel like we're all here for a purpose. We all have gifts, we all have something to contribute to one another. And the saddest thing to see is someone waste that potential and use that energy and that thought process and all of those things towards something that don't really matter, like what people think about them, like what someone said about them, the nice car, what they don't have, the money they don't have, the experiences they don't have, whether people are not saying something to them, taking things personally, all of that energy. I see that, and it can be used for something so much better. And it's so hard to see that from a person that you love as well. To see that that person would rather stay stuck, even after you've helped them to see a different perspective, to see their gifts. They would rather stay there. And maybe they're meant to, I don't know. But it's hard to just accept that for me. Like, I don't know. I'm a person that I'm trying to do what I was born to do, what I came here to do. And sometimes it makes me think like maybe it's just me that just wants to change and wants to see potential and wants something greater out of everybody. I don't know. But I just see a lot of wasted potential. And it's just so sad. And worrying about the wrong things is just, that is like the biggest sad reality of many people today. But if you're anything like me, you have to learn to navigate through that. For me, because I am this way and because I think bigger, because growth is so important to me, this is why I made this channel. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Growth is so important to me. Self-awareness is so important to me. And I just want people to learn themselves and operate at their best potential. And not a lot of people want to do that because it requires doing hard things, like actually putting in the work to learn something different, to unlearn what hasn't been working for you. And people stay stuck in comfortability and familiarity. And then some people are fearful to take a step forward. Some people rely on so many other people before they actually push themselves. And also I see a reality of with a lot of people that are stuck is that they never had someone encouraging them. They never had someone believing in them. And so it's so hard to believe in themselves. And I've been there, but I didn't stay there. And that's the difference. I feel like everybody that I've met in my life, I've encouraged them somehow. I've helped them push forward somehow because I really do see their potential and I want them to get better because life is hard. Life is so hard. And why make it harder by staying stuck, by staying comfortable? There are so many people that may need what you have and you don't even know it, but you're steady worried about this person, why they don't like you, or trying to get this new shoe or clothes or whatever the case may be. That stuff does not matter. You're literally trying to impress people that don't really care anything about you at the end of the day. And a lot of people also are just stuck because of the choices that they made. And they have not yet owned that. And you could have made the worst choices possible, but I guarantee you there's always a way to change your life around. You just have to put in the effort. But a lot of people do not want to do that. A lot of people have gotten lazy and they want things handed to them. They want to leech off other people. And this is also, I've experienced this in my family. And it's just so disheartening because I truly care about these people. But it's gotten to the point where I don't care about them enough to allow them to use me. And if you're a person that has been like the first to do everything in your family, the first to get financially stable when your childhood or how you grew up was the complete opposite, once you become that one person that's doing everything so much better now, everybody comes to you. And I've learned that it's not for advice. It's for their hand to be held out. asking for something instead of doing the steps and doing the work to get to where you're actually at. And one of my brothers, he's really doing well for himself. And we talk about this all the time. We have so many people in our family that if we all just got on the same page, we could really make a difference in our finances, in our lives, in their children's lives. I don't have children, but in my nieces and nephews' lives, that is what we're trying to build. Because we're used to this old way. And we've seen that this old way does not work anymore. And so we're trying to generate that change into our younger siblings and into their kids. And so it's going to require work, but I'm ready for the task because there's a better life than what we had. And it's only going to get better if we help the kids right now, if we change their perspective right now. And even with their parents, my siblings, helping them see things differently. Because once you see things differently, everything changes. You no longer want to be stuck. If you take the time to learn and research and you find something different than what you've been doing, there's no way you can stay stuck. And so knowledge is power. And today is the greatest time to learn some stuff to help you propel forward. And if you're not utilizing that, you're literally self-sabotaging yourself. With AI and everything out right now, there is so much money out there, so much that can be done if you just focus and put your energy in the right places. So as a person that has this mindset, it has always been so hard to be around people that share this mindset that I usually cannot find people that have the same mindset, or they're like pretend for a minute. But once I really start, hey, we should do this then, we should do that then, we should do something big. It's like, it's too much in their heads. It's too much. It takes too much. They can't fully comprehend it. And I get it because for a long time, I could not fully comprehend it. When you're around people that's the same all of the time, you think this is it. This is life. This is how things going to be for the rest of my life, my days, But one thing that has helped me is seeing different, seeing how people do this that's way ahead of me, seeing how they live. Oh my gosh, that has been one of the biggest things. And I'm so grateful for those times when I was shown different than what I was taught. And from there, I kept building, changing my life. And y'all, it gets lonely. When you're the one that's literally paving the way and going different than your family and what was known, it is a lonely road. But you have to be willing to go through it alone sometimes. Because at the end of the day, at the end of that journey, or even along the way, people are going to come to you and you're going to meet people that share the same interests and the same big-mindedness. But a lot of people, and I'll save you the trip, a lot of people are small-minded and they are only concerned about these little things. And those things do not matter. And it's so sad to see potential wasted. I have always been the biggest cheerleader. If you know me personally, if you're in my circle of friends, I'm going to encourage you and support you and help you to reach your best potential. I love doing that, and that is my purpose. I do believe that's my purpose, to help people. Now, with my own self, it's harder to do that sometimes, but I'm at this season of my life where I'm actually pouring into myself more. And I see a lot of people acted differently because of that, but that's another story for another day. But man, I really feel like God has really been putting it on my heart to pour into myself, invest in myself. And if that is you, if you're feeling the same way, you have all of these ideas, you know that you're meant to do much bigger than what it is, what life is showing, stay encouraged. Be around people with that same mind. And if you don't have people around you, fill your mind with positive things. Look at YouTube videos. I do that a lot. Not just my videos. I don't look at my videos, but still, I look at a lot of YouTube videos. I pay to have no ads on YouTube because I just can't. But looking at videos of people that are where I want to be has been the most powerful thing. It's really given me the strength to keep going, to keep pursuing my own dream, because I've put myself on the back burner for so long. And I'm just so tired of that. Like, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm just feeling drained from helping everybody else. Like, it's my time to shine now. And astrologically, it really is. Like, everything is aligning now. And if you don't really study astrology or check your birth charts, I mean, that is probably the number one mistake that you can do, to not look at your natal chart and to not look at what's transiting in the sky at this moment right now, what you should be focused on. And this time, there's no excuse for me, because literally, astrologically, if I sit on this and don't do anything, I literally will mess up my life. So I'm using the energy that is happening already, that is already ordained. Like, I'm leaving Texas. I moved to Texas in 2017. I love Texas. I love it. And I thought I would forever live here. I never thought I would move. But I just had the thought one day, because I missed my nieces and nephews and I hated seeing them once a year. I'm like, maybe I should just move there, because my brothers, they're not moving to Texas, even though I've asked them many times. But also it would be harder for them to do, because they have families and their kids, other side of the families. It's a lot for them. I'm just by myself, pretty much. I don't have kids. I don't want kids. But I love my nieces and nephews, and I miss them so much. And I just want to be involved in their lives. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to risk the cold, the snowy days, just to be around them and to be in their lives and to build better relationships with my brothers. Like, my brothers, our relationship is so much better than I thought it would ever be, especially despite the mom that we have, the kind of mom that we have. Another story for another day, yes. But I just had that thought, maybe I should move. And it felt right, which scared the heck out of me, because my family, they knew I'm staying in Texas. I said I wanted to die in Texas. I wanted to die in Texas. But the fact that I had that thought and I ran with it and it felt right, it was so strong. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And periodically I'll check like what's transiting in my chart. But I checked, and it's because Uranus is about to, well, I think it is in Gemini right now. I'm a Gemini rising. So it's about to transit my first house. But also the North Node is literally transiting my 10th and 9th or 10th, one of the two. And I'm like, wow, okay, this is happening. I'm about to quit my job that I've been at 4 years, which has been the longest job I've ever been to. But even there, like, there's been certain things happening that I'm like, I'm just tired. I just need a new change. And I've been so restless lately, like for the past year, like I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not fulfilling my purpose. I'm just going through the mundane routine, and mundane and routine do not get along with me. I hate it. Okay. I don't know how I survived this job for 4 years. I don't know. And it's bittersweet because I actually like the job, but lately I'm like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So a lot has changed. A lot is changing. But if I stay stuck because I was scared, I'd be missing out on a lot of things that's about to come. I'm about to do a career change. I'm doing this now, officially doing this now, which I've been wanting to do for so long. And I've done it, and then I stopped. Done it, stopped. But I need to keep going, because there's so many people out there that needs to hear messages. And I feel like God has given me the communication, the mindset, the life to present the message to help somebody. Even if this video helps one person, I'd be okay. I'd be okay. And so when we stay stuck, though, I know I went off on a tangent, but when we stay stuck, we miss so many blessings. We miss so many opportunities. And my gosh, like, I'm just so on fire right now. Like, I'm just so ready for that change. I love change in general. I'm a very spontaneous person. Like, I don't like when things are the same every single day. Like, I'm so ready for this change. I'm so ready. But yeah, like, I just want to encourage people that's in any instance of where I am, where you're trying your best to change your life and to unlearn all the stuff that you've learned in the past. Because, man, it's doing no one any good. And when you're that person and you are changed, you want to bring people with you. Because for me, when I learn something, I want to tell everybody. Because man, this is good. You should do this. Look at what I've learned. Like, I want people to know. But a lot of people don't take it because a lot of people don't want to grow. And that's a sad reality. A lot of people want to stay where they are. And in the world that we live in, where everything is constantly changing, I mean, gosh, you're going to get left behind. And now, knowing what I know now, I'm focusing on myself. And I'm helping people that want to be helped. Because there's no more wasting time helping someone that is deciding to be stuck, deciding to be where they're at, and they want somebody to do it for them. Oh, that's something I hate with a passion, y'all. Don't come to me if you want me to do it for you. You have your own path. I have my own path. You have the exact same resources that I have. You have access to knowledge just like me. But you choose and you refuse to do what you need to do to learn. But you want to take away from what I've learned and what I've built. And then when I actually give advice, when I actually am helpful and steering you in the right path, you don't do it. So a lot of people are choosing to stay where they are for whatever reason. But at the end of the day, it's not your problem. It's not your responsibility to help them, to bring them up to you, to the level that you're at, and to exhaust and drain yourself and use up all of your energy for what? You have stuff that you need to take care of too. Don't get dragged down, okay? Keep going. I know each and every one of you watching has a vision, has a purpose. And if you need help in figuring out what that purpose is, if you don't know, contact me. I will gladly look up your natal chart and help you to see what it is that you could be doing or that this life has for you, what your purpose could be. Your natal chart tells everything. And it has been such a useful tool for me. And I encourage you to look into it, all right? So until next time, be real with yourself. That's where everything starts. And wherever you are right now, it's okay. Just don't stay there. Bye, y'all.